doing? I'm going to show you guys how to loop a water heater. We have a leak from just a lot of corrosion at the bottom of the heater, so we're going to bypass it and do a loop around it so we don't have to use the heater for now until we can purchase a new one and we can still use the pool. Alright, let's get started. So first things first, we got to make sure we turn off the pool timer, which we already have done. So we normally just turn it off by the switch, which will turn off the power. Our IPS system is off, and our motor as well is off. So this is the filter connected the inlet to the heater and the outlet there. So all we're going to do is just cut this line here, connect it, and loop it straight to there, to where we can bypass the entire heating system. We're going to get started. Now that the power's off, make sure the heater is off as well, to where that won't turn on whenever we attempt to turn on the system. So we're going to make sure we put it right down the middle, to where we have enough room for the next coupling, and in case that we can use this again. Same thing, about halfway. Just want to make sure you have enough space to go. So now that that's done, we can take out the actual system here. Alright, so next we're going to make sure that the pipe is the correct length. So we normally want to mark it. You can do it with a tape measure. Alright. So we got about the correct length, we got a little room, a little wiggle room there. This should be okay. So we want to make sure you put our primer on first. Anytime there's a sticker, that little off. I don't want that disrupting the So the way I think I'm gonna do it is connect this pipe first to the union, and we're gonna try to slide it in here. Pretty snug fit, so we might have to push it back just a little bit. Have a little wiggle room, not a whole lot. So still leaking, so we're gonna give that some time, and we'll be right back. All right. So I went ahead, got the pipe ready, connected one union. We're gonna slip it in from the end that doesn't have it. Push it back a little bit for the wiggle room to slide it in for the final connection. You have to be fairly quick with this, considering that it dries. I got it to stop leaking as much as possible. I'm pretty sure that once we get the glue on, get everything connected, we should be okay. All right, so we're gonna get started on getting all of this put back together. Prime time. I made a little mark just to make sure I don't go too far in and too far out. It's always a little bit of a struggle, but once you're in, hold it for a few seconds. It should dry out pretty quick. There you go. Just gonna make sure the mark is clean. We'll let that dry. We'll come back to test it out to make sure everything's working properly. A little final look. Final project. We just connected the heater. We're going to make sure that we keep it on off. We don't want that heater staying on, obviously, when there's no water running through it. And then we will turn the timer back on. And we're good to go. Motor's running back on. Just gotta make sure there's no leaks. We seem to be good to go. Pressure's running. Nice and smooth. Some more water. Okay. Back to business.